Welcome to Meaningful Magical Math. Today, I want to show you a strategy for multiplying a multi-digit number times a one-digit number. And this strategy is called the area model strategy for multiplication. Let's demonstrate this with the problem 1,452 times 3. Now we know that when we multiply a multi-digit number by a one-digit factor, that the one-digit factor will have to be multiplied by every place value in my multi-digit number. We'll have to multiply the 3 times each place value of the multi-digit number. And that would look like this in an equation. 3 times 1,452 in expanded form. The thousands place, 1,000, plus 400 in the hundreds place, plus 50 in the tens place, plus 2 in the ones place. Again, 3 times 1,000, 3 times 400, 3 times 50, and 3 times 2. And we're going to see that demonstrated in our area model. So an area model will look like a series of rectangles. And we're going to do that right here. We're going to draw a large rectangle to demonstrate 1,452 times 3. Now, if I could imagine this as a graph paper, I could make 3 rows going across, and I could imagine that this could be 1,000 columns of 3. This could be 400 columns of 3, this space. This could be 50 columns of 3, and this could be 2 columns of 3. Now again, this isn't to scale. This isn't what it would exactly look like on a graph paper, but I don't have a graph paper large enough to show 1,000 columns, 400 columns. So this will have to do. Now remember, when we find the area of a rectangle, the area of a rectangle is length times width, or width times length, because we know multiplication is commutative. So I'm going to find the area of this rectangle right here, my 1,000 columns and 3 rows of 1,000 columns. So to do that, I need to multiply my 3 times 1,000. All right, 3 times 1,000 is 3 times 1, which is 3. And I'm multiplying by a product of 1,000, so that's 3,000. Then I'm going to find the area of this rectangular space. This is my 400 columns of 3. And in order to do that, I need to multiply 3 times 400. Because we know we multiply a length and a width to equal the area of a rectangle. 3 times 400 is the same as 3 times 4, which is 12. And I'm multiplying by a product of 100, so I need 2 zeros behind. Then in order to find the area of this shape, this space, the 50 columns of 3, I need to multiply 3 times 50. And that is the same as 3 times 5, which is 15. And we're multiplying by a product of 10, so we add a 0. And then finally, I'm going to find the area of this shape. And we know this is 2 columns of 3. So in order to find the area of this shape, can't get rid of that highlighter very quick, we're going to multiply 3 times 2. And that's an easy one. That's 6. Now we're not done yet. We haven't really found the complete product. So now we need to add up our products, our partial products. We found 3,000 is one of the areas, and 1,200. We're organizing this according to place value, and 150 and 6. And we're going to add those together. Remember, because when we multiplied these, we're going to add our equations together. We're adding them together. So we have 6, 5, 3, and 4. Our answer, the product, is 4,356. And what would that look like when we think about the equations we just did? We had 3 times 1,000. That was our first box. Boy, my pen isn't writing very well. I'm sorry. 3 times 1,000 plus 3 times 400 plus 3 times 50 plus 3 times 2. And that equals 4,356. Remember, up here, we said we are going to have to distribute the 3 among every place value, and that's what we see. 3 times the thousands place, 3 times the number in the hundreds place, 400, 3 times the tens place, and 3 times the ones place. I hope this has helped you understand how to multiply using the area model. Until next time, we'll see you again.